We finally made it to the good stuff. In this episode, we'll go over how to catch broken waves, also known as whitewash or whitewater. Your life will be a whole lot easier if you've watched the 6 previous episodes and practiced those 3 fundamentals I covered. So if you haven't already, go back and watch those episodes. Now, let's get to surfing. You! So for your first few times out, you'll want to focus on surfing in the whitewash. Like I mentioned, these are waves that have already broken, so they will be a little more gentle and a lot easier to catch. You're looking for the small breaking waves that you can basically walk out to. Alright, so get your leash on your back foot. If you are a regular footed surfer, that's your right foot. And for a goofy stance, it's your left foot. The leash should be on the outside of your ankle. Now when you're walking out, just guide the board along with you, right on your side. Use your arm to push down on the tail when the whitewash is about to hit you. This will help you get the board over the broken wave. As you are walking out into the water, keep an eye out for other people and other surfers. Always have full control over your board. Never ditch your board. Nobody wants to get hit with it. So if this is truly your first time out, you might actually just want to hop on your board and paddle around so you can get a feel for it. Really focus on getting situated in the right spot. Again, get your feet up out of the water, toes towards the back of the board, head up, and back arched. If you're paddling out and whitewash is coming at you, what you can simply do is put your hands on the board and arch your back almost like you're going to do a pop-up, and you should be able to get right over the wave. Once you've gotten the hang of paddling around, find a spot in the whitewash where you can stand, place your board on your side, nose facing the beach, keeping an eye on what's coming in. When you start to see one that's not too big, but still big enough to push you, hop on and get in your paddle position. Start paddling as the wave starts to push you and do your pop-up. That's it. Now, there is no magical number to how many times it should take to get this right. Some people are lucky and get it their first time out. Some people it takes months to perfect. Surfing is definitely one of the hardest sports to learn, especially as an adult. So here are some things you can look out for in case you aren't having any luck. If you are nose diving, actually try to move back a little bit on your board. The wave might be too powerful and it might be pushing the front of your board down into the water. Make sure you arch that back. Try not to catch a wave that's still breaking. Really make sure the wave is broken and you're focusing on whitewash right now. In the next episode, we'll go over how to catch unbroken waves. So if the wave is passing you by, you might actually be too far back on the board, so your nose is sticking way out of the water. Try paddling earlier and faster so that you know the wave really has you. You should be able to feel the whitewash push you forward. If you are really having trouble getting a feel for the wave, just skip the pop-up altogether and ride the board on your belly. Really get a good feeling for what it's like to have a wave take you forward. Once you are comfortable with that, then you can go back to trying to add in the pop-up and then start surfing. So some surf spots are better than others for learning in the whitewash, and some days are better than others. So do your best, but don't be surprised if you don't catch waves your first few sessions. In between sessions, I would encourage you to go back and re-watch the fundamental episodes. Go home, practice your pop-ups, and then get ready for your next session. If you need any help or tips with catching whitewash, feel free to leave a comment below or shoot me an email. In the next episode, we'll take it a step further, get you out into the actual break, and start catching open-faced waves.